Hey guys, it's Anand here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm checking the complete story of Doc Hudson's life and legacy made by Ned Wheeler onto his full. So you guys, as you guys can tell, this is going to be a really cool one. As you guys can tell, I am back to do another Ned Wheeler reaction. Honestly guys, when I did check the Ned Wheeler's the complete history of Jackson's stuff, honestly guys, you guys did to seem that like that reaction a lot. So I thought why don't we have to do and make another Ned Wheeler reaction, which sounds cool. As you guys can tell, today we're actually going to check out the complete 100% story of Doc Hudson's life and legacy today, which sounds cool. Now honestly guys, I actually do know a bit information of the fabulous Hudson Hornet, which sounds cool. I did remember that he was actually a Piston Cup racer before Lightning McQueen race, which sounds cool. I also did remember that his mentor was Smokey, which is honestly cool. I also did remember that, he definitely did had a crash in one of his Piston Cup races, which sounds kind of sad. We did actually see that reference in Cars 3, the movie, which is honestly cool. So, very for sure, I do know bits of information of Doc Hudson, so that's honestly cool. But today, our friend here, Ned Wheeler, actually made the complete story of, Doc's life and legacy, which is honestly cool. And, this is actually just gonna be really perfect because honestly, I feel that, you guys will definitely learn some information about Doc, and I feel like that I will definitely learn some information of his life and legacy. That's honestly cool. And honestly guys, it's just we're just gonna have a fantastic time because honestly guys, Doc Hudson, I just wonder what happened to you, it's just so interesting. So that's I just feel like I'm just ready for this. Not quite. If you are actually gonna enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also do that. You will definitely give this video a like because honestly guys, if you do give it a like, it just supports my channel very well. So hope you guys will do that. But then let's go check out Ned Wheeler's the complete story of Doc Hudson's life and legacy. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Alright, here we go. Ned Wheeler, Cars Explained. Let's get it.
Welcome to Cars Explained. In
Nice.
this video, I'm going to be talking about Doc Hudson's life and legacy.
AKA the
was
fabulous
built
Hudson
in
Hornet.
1951 and soon was one of
Damn.
the most famous race cars in history.
There he
Still
is,
holds the record
the
for
fabulous
the most wins
Hudson
in a single
Hornet.
season,
Whoa.
and was first to perform one of the most amazing stunts in racing history. With the help of his trainer Smokey, Doc won his first Piston Cup in 1951.
51.
The year
yeah.
after that, he won his
Wait, I think
second
that's what I said.
Piston Cup. And in 1953, he won his third Cup.
Wow.
Before Doc realized what was happening, he became obsessed with winning the Piston Cup, and soon it was the only thing he could think about.
Interesting.
However,
Oh no.
it all changed for
Ooh.
Doc when he was involved in
Yikes.
a terrible crash during the final lap of the 1954 Piston Cup Championship race.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 followers or just a few hundred. Print on demand is an amazing way to make money.
There you go.
Hudson was quickly rushed to a nearby hospital for repairs.
Ooh.
His doctor told him
I
that
think
there
I've
was
never
no way
seen
he
this
will ever
before.
be able to race again.
Oh
Doc
wow.
did not wish to accept that. He promised himself that he would
I love
find
the
a way.
pictures though, I'm not gonna lie.
If they wouldn't fix him, he was determined to fix himself.
Oh,
He had to
wow.
get back to racing. It was all he knew. He soon found out he could teach himself about other things, like how cars worked and how to repair them. It took a long time, almost a whole year, but by the next racing season, he was completely prepared and ready to race again.
Wow.
But when he returned to the racetrack expecting a big welcome, he got the cold fender. "Sorry,
Ooh.
kid," said his sponsor, "but you're history." They had already hired a new model, a hotshot rookie race car. Even though Doc knew deep in his carburetor he had more racing left in him, he never got a chance to show
Aw.
everyone.
Man, that's
There was
so
nothing
sad.
he
Are you
could
kidding
do.
me?
His
You didn't
racing
do that to my
days
boy,
were
Doc.
over.
Wow.
Some theories suggest that Smokey, Doc's former crew chief, fired him.
What? I mean, it is a theory
Someone
though.
doesn't talk to me for 50 years.
Not
Damn.
sure where to go, Doc
Detroit?
decided to head back
Or
to
City,
the place
USA?
where he had come from,
Oh,
a
he was
city
from
that he could
Detroit?
blend in and put his racing days behind him. But Doc soon found out he was wrong. At a stoplight, a hot rod pulled up next to him and challenged him to a race.
Oh
Doc
no.
politely declined. The next day, when Hudson stopped for some fuel, a station wagon approached him looking concerned. She said she was sorry to hear about his crash and asked if there's anything she could do to help. Doc said he was fine. Hud couldn't get a moment's peace. At the car wash, a truck asked for a picture with him. Doc told him now was not such a good time. Enough was enough. Hudson was getting tired of the constant reminders of his racing life, which had been so cruelly taken away from him. So he got a new paint job and removed his decals and even took off his racing tires so that he would blend in. But that didn't work either. At a drive-in theater, a car asked for his autograph. That was it for Hudson. He couldn't race. He certainly didn't want to be reminded of it. He needed a place where no one had ever heard of him.
So he went
Doc
to
decided to take a ride on Route 66.
There you go.
There was so much to see.
66.
Mountains, cacti, monuments. Even better, every time he stopped to fill up his gas tank or check into a hotel for the night, nobody recognized him. A couple of miles outside of a small town he had never heard of, Hudson spotted a broken down car at the side of the road. Doc offered to help.
Who could it be?
The car introduced himself as Philip. He explained to Doc his engine was having trouble starting. Doc listened carefully. Luckily, he knew a quick fix. Within moments, Philip's engine was purring again. Philip thanked Doc for his help and went on his way. Doc smiled, helping Philip made him feel good, but he still didn't know what to do or where to go next. Then he noticed a billboard in front of him that said, "Need direction?" Doc kept driving, and eventually he came to a billboard that said, "We can jumpstart your career. Become a doctor of internal combustion."
So that's how he became a doctor.
That was the answer he had been looking for. Hudson took the next left and got in line to register. And that's just how it happened. Hudson studied hard and graduated at the top of his class. Then he moved to a little town called Radiator Springs and set up shop there. Cars came from far and wide to be tested by Doc Hudson. He was the hardest working doctor of internal combustion around. The fabulous Hudson Hornets racing days may have been over, but Doc felt like a champion just the same.
I'm proud of you, Doc.
As times changed and Radiator Springs was bypassed by Interstate 40, Doc stayed on. Even when the population dwindled to a major dozen or so residents, he was respected, well-loved, and served not only as the town's doctor, but as his judge. However, nobody in the town had any idea of his past as a racer. He was just an ordinary Hudson Hornet to them. He was finally able to leave his past behind him.
Quite a few things for Doc. I'm not gonna lie.
Upon meeting hotshot rookie race car Lightning McQueen, after he got arrested for destroying the town's main street by accident, Doc saw far too much of the past he had left behind. His one token attempt to explain a controlled skid to Lightning was met with misunderstanding.
Yikes.
If you're going hard enough left, you'll find yourself turning right.
Oh, right. That makes perfect sense.
Turn right to go left.
Yes! Thank you! Or should I say no thank you?
Wow.
Because in
So
our
insulting.
world, maybe that really means thank you.
Leaving Doc bitter about the young hot rod who
This was
seemed
the
to only
funniest
care
scene,
about
dude.
himself. He was less
like
than
silly
happy
old
when an
grandpa.
amazed
What an
McQueen
idiot.
discovered his
I'm not,
past
no offense, Doc.
and
You're a really
asked,
good guy.
How could a car like you quit at the top of your game?
Ooh.
Doc admitted that he did not quit, but was forced into retirement after his crash by the rise of young racers.
There was a lot left in me.
Man, this was a sad moment. You kidding me? Oh, dear.
After McQueen finished fixing the Radiator Springs Road that he had damaged when he arrived in town as part of Doc's court ruling, McQueen decided to stay in town for a while, but Doc was unable to bear having him around any longer and called the news and press, prompting McQueen to immediately leave for the Piston Cup Championship race in California.
Yikes.
Hey, are you Doc Hudson?
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Oh, looks like we got another ad. Poor Sally. I feel you. Okay, good. There we go. Skip.
You called them?
It's best for everyone, Sally.
I don't think
Best
so,
for
though.
everyone?
Oh no.
Or best for you?
But seeing how
Ooh.
disheartened that everyone was by the unplanned
Especially
departure,
Sally, McQueen's
Doc
girl.
realized that lightning had
Ooh.
become more important to them than he
Yikes.
thought. His racing
Please
days
tell me
were
that I
known to
won't
the
post
town
it
by
on
now,
Valentine's Day.
and
If
he
I
took
post it
back
on
his number
Valentine's Day,
51 in
happy
racing
Valentine's
colors
Day, guys. Hope
to
you guys have a
become
great day.
McQueen's pit crew chief. Nearly the entire town traveled to California as a part of McQueen's pit
I
crew.
feel like I will post it
At
on
the
Valentine's
race,
Day.
the commentators recognized his presence on the cameras, and Doc finally received a long overdue acknowledgement
Yep.
for his return.
Oh, look, man, it's the Hudson Hornet.
Yep, the Hudson Hornet.
During the final lap of the race,
Ooh,
McQueen used an old
he
trick
did.
he learned from Doc, which immediately put a smile on Doc's face, and it showed he had truly
Never
learned
been
something
happy
from
like
him
that before.
to take the lead.
Ooh.
When McQueen chose to help an injured Strip Weathers and finish his last race instead of winning the Piston Cup, he expressed how proud he was of Lightning.
You got a lot of stuff, kid.
Doc kept his racing colors and became a trainer and a mentor, as well as a
Damn.
friend to the young McQueen. When a racing museum
Awesome.
opened in Radiator Springs, one entire wing was devoted to his racing career.
Wow.
Wow, unbelievable. That means
Okay, Junior.
a single season.
Let's
He's the
see
real
again.
deal, Junior. The Hudson Hornet was my inspiration.
Together,
Damn.
McQueen and Doc won 4
Ooh.
Piston Cups.
Not all my tricks, Ruggy. I remember him. I remember seeing that.
Doc passed
no.
away in 2009.
He's
The
dead.
circumstances of how he died are unknown.
Yeah. Aw, that's so sad. Whoever made this art, though, it's sick. That's sick, though. I'm not gonna lie.
In
Damn.
2011, the Piston Cup was renamed in his honor,
Wow.
with its clinic being converted into a museum that displayed
And McQueen
trophies
won.
and mementos from his career. In 2017,
Jackson
Lightning
Storm.
McQueen is
We've seen
overcome
his
by a
history
new
before.
generation of racers
If you wanna
and
check that
learns
video,
what Doc Hudson
go ahead for
felt
yourself.
as he mentors Cruz Ramirez, similar to how Doc mentored him.
Ooh.
McQueen ends up
Yep.
adopting Doc's old racing
This
colors
is
and
so
painted
sick.
the fabulous Lightning McQueen on himself in honor of Doc.
Wow.
McQueen's
The
bumper
fabulous
also
Lightning
reads,
McQueen.
"For Doc Hudson."
Fabulous Lightning McQueen.
Cruz Ramirez started a racing career of her own and took on Doc's number 51 as a second tribute.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. 51. Interesting.
Thanks so much for watching, and if you are a huge fan of Doc Hudson like I am and enjoyed this video, please remember to smash a like on it.
Sure thing, Ned
And if you
Wheeler.
want to know more about the characters from the movie Cars, I made a video how on each of the townsfolk arrive in Radiator Springs.
Oh, that's cool. I
I'll
might
leave a
actually
link
react to that.
down in the description box below.
Nice.
Once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.
Cool. Pretty good video, Ned Wheeler, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching Ned Wheeler, the complete story of Doc Hudson, life and legacy. Honestly, guys, this video was actually really awesome, not gonna lie. Hope you guys that you will subscribe to the channel, because honestly, guys, I do make some really good reaction videos like this. And also do that you will definitely give this video a like, because honestly, guys, if you do give a like, it just supports my channel very well. So, hope you guys will drop. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for this video. Honestly, guys, this video was just fantastic, not gonna lie. We did see the complete story of Doc Hudson's legacy in life, and my goodness, there was just a lot of things, like, man, like, that's so cool how actually Ned Wheeler actually put all, like, you know, all the information into it. It's so cool. So therefore, for sure, Ned Wheeler, if you are watching this video, round of applause, buddy. You did a great job. Round of applause. But yeah, guys, I guess that's the first. Well, once again, I hope you guys will have a fantastic day, and I can see this one. Peace, everybody.